Well, Happy New Year. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Starting off the new year with a bang. Potato. What am I doing with a potato? Well, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to cook it first. I'm going to cook it actually in a pot roast. So I'm prepping everything out. Uh, a friend of mine got me a Instapot. It's like a steam cooker, steam or yeah, like a steam pressure cooker. And so far, I've had a lot of fun with it making stuff. This is the biggest thing I've made. Went down and bought me a nice big $13 roast, and I'm going to cook that up today, or try to. So I hope your New Year is going well. It was a lot of partying out here last night in Reno. I could hear it all going on. I didn't want to get into the fray. Plus, it was a little cold out for me. So, have you made plans? What you want to do with your life, or things that you want to get done for the new year? Um, I know we're all about tired of hearing about COVID, so people wanting to get out and experience life more, which you can't really blame them. Being locked up all the time is no fun. Um, I'm fortunate right now that I'm working, so actually got a offer or more unemployment for the state of Florida, but you know, make more working. So I've sat and thought about a lot about, because I went through being homeless and that misadventure in Florida. What it is in life that I want to do. I had the heart attack. Well, had a heart episode, I guess you call it, and the surgery. And I'm coming back from that really well. That first year was, well, it is what it is. It was a bitch. And there were times I didn't think I was going to make it. And messing around with all the different, I think that's good, medicines, making me sick, trying to find out which ones work best, and just some life changes, diet. I'll be taking those baby aspirin, I guess, for the rest of my life. But it got me thinking, what is it that I need to do to make me happy? And I have always been one that I love to travel, meet new people, be in new places. Probably why I move around so much. And I enjoyed being out at sea when I was in the Navy. Went through a storm that, even though we were in a warship, there's a lot of us didn't think we were going to make it through that storm. Okay, that's it for potatoes. One other thing. Carrots. Gotta have carrots. Cut off the ends and the tips. So it gave me a lot of time to think about stuff that I would like to do in my life. So, like I said, in the Navy, I learned to sail a little bit. We had some dinghies and some like 20, 25 footer boats, sailboats, that we used to go out in the ocean and sail. And I always had a lot of fun doing that. I learned a lot. And I've always kind of kept up with sailing, reading stuff about it. And I guess it was about 20 years ago, I read a book about a guy who got a sailboat and sailed from Oklahoma all the way through the Arkansas River to the Mississippi. I believe that's what it was, yeah. And it was kind of like his logbook of all the stuff that he saw and seen. And he made it out to the Gulf of Mexico, and they found him out in Texas, off the coast of Texas, and he had passed away on his boat. Had a heart attack and died. But you read that logbook of his and the stuff that he wrote, and he was just enjoying life to the fullest. And he died doing what he absolutely loved, sailing. So that's always been in the back of my mind when I read that story. I've always thought, man, how cool to go out doing the thing that you love. And if you pursue what you love, you'll be happy. Well, I love filmmaking, and since I always do these YouTube videos and have my own show here, I think what I'm going to do is for the next year, this time next year, New Year's 2002, I'm going to set sail to spend next winter in Acapulco, which means I would have to get out to the California coast, which would be like right around the San Francisco area, and set sail from there and go all the way down to the tip end of Mexico where Acapulco is. And I thought, let's make a plan to do that. I want to go further. I want to see other things, but let's just see how far we can push that perspective. So this year, I'm going to try to keep that in mind and save some money and see what we can do about making that dream a reality. So I thought about this, and I broke it down to, if I can purchase a sailboat and live aboard it, then money I would be paying for rent, which is out here on the West Coast, sky high. Rents are not cheap out here. But the money I would be spending on living on a sailboat, even if it was docked at a lake around here or something, would be a lot cheaper than renting an apartment. A lot cheaper, by maybe half, once you do the initial investment. So I'm going to try over the next year to raise up enough capital, make enough money to buy me a sailboat. Thinking about 28 foot. Yeah, about 28 foot's what I need. So that'll keep me busy thinking of things. And we'll keep doing a fish sandwich show and doing videos, and keep you updated on how that's progressing. So I put the Instant Pot on the saute setting and browned up both sides of the roast. Put a little bit of olive oil in there, light olive oil. Once it was browned up, nice and seared, I poured in 2 cups of, about 2.5 cups of beef broth, onions, potatoes, carrots, mushrooms. Put the lid on it, made sure it was sealed, and set it to cook for 60 minutes. It should be all it should take. And then I bought a bottle of wine, because I said I'm supposed to drink red wine with this heart. It's supposed to make the be good for the heart. So 2 glasses of red wine a day. So I thought I'd start. Which I'm not real hip on red wine or wine at all. But if it's good for me, I'll give it a try. Man, I'm just haven't taken a shower today, and it's my day off. So that's cooking, and when it's done, before I eat, I'll show you what it looks like. As for the other thing, the sailing thing, yeah, that's something I'm putting on a high priority to-do list. And I would like over the next year to be able to save enough money to buy like a 28-foot boat, something I could travel the ocean in. Not like circumnavigating the world, just coastal cruising. Yeah. And something I could live aboard, you know, that's big enough to live aboard. The dreams we have, yeah. All the people outside, all out and about, enjoying this warm weather. And by warm, I mean it's about, 50 degrees out. But it will be getting colder. Yeah. Yeah, that's where they were having their New Year's Eve party out there. But it was so cold, they didn't stay very long. About 10 minutes, and that was it. Okay, so this is kind of the scary part. It's done cooking. And we're going to trip the pressure valve. So here we go. The roast is done. That's what's left of it in a pot. It was a huge roast. Look how soft those potatoes are. Just goes right through them. Carrots too. Wow. And the roast is all the way cooked through. So that's it. Man, Instant Pot rocks. No wonder there's so many YouTube channels about how to make stuff in Instant Pot. There, that should go well with it, huh? From the Gallo family. Good stuff. Okay. Gonna have some wine and a coffee cup because I don't have any glass to drink out of. That's all right. Hey, I hope you guys are having a great New Year. I'm having a great New Year's Day. And I hope you guys just make the best out of this situation you can. That's all any of us can really do. So keep me inspired by the things that you do here on YouTube. And I'll see you in the next fish sandwich video. Salute.